automating your workflow. TaxDome allows you to divide your process into multiple stages and add automations to each one. Until now in the course, you have been focusing on the bones of your workflow, which means setting up the stages and the basic details of your pipeline. Now we'll start fleshing it out with some automations. You've already broken down your process into multiple stages, so what you should try to figure out is where you're struggling, or in other words, where you're finding the bottlenecks. These will vary from firm to firm, but you can likely point out some issues in your current process. After you find a bottleneck, you'll need to consider how to use automations to improve it. Let's first go over what automations you have available. You can see the complete list right here. Apply folder template, update account tags, send invoice, create organizer, send client request, create task, send proposal or engagement letter, send email, send message, update account access, update job assignees, add wiki page, and update client-facing job statuses. So, let's use an example to figure out how you would use automations to prevent a bottleneck. Let's say you have an issue in your tax preparation process, where near the end of the tax season, you get tons of clients who want their returns done last minute, and they flood you with messages and requests. This situation could be improved with simple message automation. You can enable automatic reminders for anything that's pending for your clients. This means that you could set up a message to be automatically sent out as part of your process and also enable these reminders. That would lead to clients handling their responsibilities on time and decrease the number of clients who were lagging behind. So, you would set up an automation like that by finding the stage where you want the message to be sent. You would click on Add Automation, select the Send Message option, and then select the message template. If you don't have one, you can create one by clicking right here. After creating the template and selecting it here, enable the reminder toggle and set up how often and how many times you want the automatic reminders to be sent out. This way, one bottleneck has been handled in only a few moments. You will want to review your process and identify any other points where you can utilize automations to improve your processes. For example, you might want to add a task automation to the following stage. That way, once the clients handle everything you told them to in the message, you and your team will have the task to complete. You can also add an organizer automation to the first stage to help you collect any information. The process for adding the automations is the same as with the message. Click on Add Automation. Choose the type of automation you want, and then pick the template. For now, you can familiarize yourself with the process of using automations. Set up at least one automation, and then test it by adding a job to your pipeline for your test client. When adding the job to a stage with automations, you'll be asked to confirm if you want to trigger them. After it's added, open the job, and you'll see that the element, or in this case a message and an organizer, can be seen linked inside the job. If we switch to the client's perspective, we'll see they received both elements and can take care of them. You will likely want to have automations set up in every stage so that they can be triggered every time you move a job to a new stage. You can quickly tell which automations are in which stage, even from this view, by clicking on the blue bolt icons in the stages. Determine where your process can be improved, and then we'll focus on making jobs move through your pipeline automatically.